everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is August 27th. You saw our premiums video earlier today. Tim put up a post last night asking what questions that you have for me. And we also launched another video last night as we went home. And we got quite a few questions on or questions and comments on that video too that I thought I would address some of them here today. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but we'll get through a good chunk of them here. Hopefully you guys find this entertaining and maybe educational. All right, so Tim put up a post yesterday. What questions do you have for Brian? And so just a background, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. We're a coin and bullion dealer located in Central Florida. And so we buy and sell gold, silver, platinum coins, and bullion. We also buy gold jewelry and sterling silver, flatware, hollowware. All right, let's dig in here. All right, viewer AH5836 asked, if someone walked in with foreign gold, say German 20 mark gold or Netherlands 10 guilders, do you pay more for shiny BU condition coins versus circulated VFXS coins? Or are you currently paying the same price and all goes in your melt pile? Yeah, we burn it all. I don't care what it looks like. Foreign gold, all gets melted. All the fractional form, older gold, all gets melted at this point. Part of that is, one, the weights on these are odd. They're not easy to understand unless you really know what you're doing. Like sovereigns, for example, are very popular, right? Actual gold content of a sovereign is 0.2354 ounces. You know, that's for a layperson not easy to wrap their mind around, whereas you could buy a 1/4 ounce gold eagle and it's 0.25 ounces of actual gold weight. So it's just for simple sake, keeping things, questions minimized here in the shop about what actual gold content is. We just stick with easy, clear-cut increments of gold. All that older foreign gold, we burn it all. I don't care what it looks like. It could have holes in it. It could be BU, MS65 material. I don't care. It's getting torched. All right, Brian, who are your top 3 precious metals refiners you use? That's for me to know. That I'm not going to discuss. If you were buying silver, would you buy products at the lowest premium per ounce or get something higher premium like ASEs? I like ASEs because at any quantity, there's no 1099B forms that you are required to fill out when you go to sell them. Generic silver, once you hit 1,000 ounces, you're triggering 1099Bs. Silver Eagles are totally exempt from that, whether you sell one or you can sell 10,000. You'll never get hit with a 1099B. So I love Silver Eagles. I love Gold Eagles. I love Gold Buffaloes. That was a great question. And Lears, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that username. You know who you are. Great question. Goma12X asks, what is the best buy-sell spread for silver and gold? Check out our premiums video that launched earlier today. And always stay tuned to those premiums videos. We try to put them up on a regular basis, and that will answer the question for you. Does Brian himself stack gold or silver? I've been asked stack gold or silver. Fit in 50s asked that question. We talked about that, right, Tim?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I am Vermillion Enterprises. Vermillion Enterprises is me. I own what I need to operate the store. You guys see our videos. That's what that's what I have available. One and the same there. What is your bullion to numismatic sales ratio? 99 to 1, I'm guessing, dollar-wise. Numismatics, I think, can be enjoyable. There's a lot of beautiful pieces out there, especially when you get into the uncirculated realm of things. But as being fiscally responsible with discussing money with my clientele, the reality is you're always going to get a better return on, well, maybe not always, but 99.9% of the time, you're always going to need to get a better return on your bullion products versus collectible / numismatic. So that's how I approach this business. I want people to understand what they're buying and understanding clearly what they can expect in their return and what they can expect to purchase it for. All right. But what a great question. That was from the Cobb 2010. All right. Rodney Whitrock 8991 asks, hello Vermillion, hope you guys are doing well. Thank you. You as well. Just curious, with a lot of Canadian and other foreigners that travel to or move to Florida, do you guys get a lot of old foreign silver such as 80%, 50%, 925 and others? And if so, do you sell it back to the next customer or to a refinery? I've always just burned it. It's too confusing to explain it to the layperson what the value of an 80% silver Canadian dime is, or a 62.5% silver mark. It's just not worth it. You know, and they fluctuate. Like older Canadian silver was sterling, more modern Canadian silver is 80%. It's not worth the headaches here in the shop. So we burn it all. And also with foreign silver, just like generic silver, if it's under $500 worth, we have to collect sales tax on it. It's like, what's the point? Why do they not make a 1/10 ounce gold buffalo? They already got a 1/10 ounce gold eagle. I don't really see the point of a 1/10 ounce gold buffalo, but that'd be a question for the mint director. I really don't know the answer to that. Only thing I wish they would make is a 10 ounce silver bar. I think that would be cool. Is the maple leaf more expensive in Canada versus the US? No idea. I don't know. I don't have any contacts in Canada, so I cannot answer that question. That was from Volkswagen Planet. That I really do not know the answer to it. All right, so that was the post that Tim put up yesterday. Some great questions there. We appreciate that. All right, let's answer some questions here. On this video, are silver and gold coin shops in trouble? No, they are not. They're doing quite well, actually, I think, as a whole. I'll address this. Coin shops are not a unique business in the sense that, like any business, if you're selling ice cream cones, automobiles, coins, whatever, if a coin shop is properly managed, just like an ice cream shop, it'll do well. If a coin shop is improperly managed, just like an ice cream shop or a car dealership or a bank, it will fail. So, I mean, it's not unique in any aspect like that. The coin shop or a coin shop is only as good as the person running it, just like any other business. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's find a couple questions here. Let's see, Synaxis of the 70. Are you concerned about your bank dropping you because of the volume of cash transactions that you do? No, not at all. I have a great relationship with our bank, and they are very cash positive. So they and most other banks at this point love cash, because guess what they're doing now? They're charging us user fees on it. So if we pull out cash, if we deposit cash, they charge us a fee for it, so they love it. So they're now moving more cash through the banks and just charging us to use it. So it's a good thing for them and a good thing for us and a good thing for you guys. Although I will say cash inventory at the banks has shrinked. So there's just not as much of it out there as there was, so it's harder to get. But it's not because they don't want to deal with it at the sense that, oh, cash is bad. It's just that they just aren't stocking it like they used to for their own risk assessment. Even though LCSs are good with their paperwork, many are being dropped because banks don't want to deal with the hassle of that much cash flowing back and forth. I've heard that. I've never seen it, though. All the people that I know personally have never been affected by that. So I'm not sure how much of that is actually out there. Like, there's tens of thousands of coin shops and jewelry stores and pawn shops and secondhand dealers throughout the country, all in good standing with their bank. So I think that's kind of a non-issue. I think that's more just a bunch of YouTube noise to generate views, personally. Clickbait. All right. Just someone 6835 says, sounds like when silver hits the fan, silver in the end. Silver is silver in the end, so don't overpay for high-end silver coins with bigger premiums. Been saying that for years. Let's see. The Chinese, Mad Max MFP says, the Chinese are paying $3 over spot. Give them time and they will be buying all your silver and selling it back to you at double or triple the price. No, I don't do business with any Chinese companies, so that won't happen. When your world goes to shit, and it's going soon. Well, he's definitely living up to his username, Mad Max. I love that that movie trilogy. But no, that's some straight up fear. I don't buy into that. I know that that type of material is rampant on YouTube. But again, remember, all content on YouTube is for entertainment purposes only. So, you know, out in one ear, out the other, that type of material. I think one of you guys not doing so good down in the lower 48 should consider moving to Wasilla, Alaska. What do you think about that, Tim?
I've entertained the idea before.
Oh yeah? All right. Alaska, here comes Tim. There are no local coin shops. I think that answers your question there, Wasilla Stacker. If there was a market for it, it'd be there. I guarantee you that. Let's see. Let's find another good one here. Ralph Bryant 4575 says recession, depression, high unemployment have rarely been good for metals and for very obvious reasons. Agreed. As cash becomes a greater priority for everyday expenses, metals are sold off in greater quantities. Agreed. While barter may sound intriguing, the fact remains that cash currency will remain more desirable short of outright global financial meltdown as a primary means of representative trade vehicle for the vast majority. 100% agreed. Ralph Bryant is on the ball here. Anything else? Metals, real estate stocks always have liquidity concerns attached. He's right on here. In terms of metals, the higher spot perceived value, the higher cash flow becomes for retail and wholesale dealers, as well as refineries. The perfect example and reason for the extended payment periods, as Brian has discussed. Always consider liquidity when investing and stacking. No truer words have been spoken, folks. But that's what diversity is for. You want to diversify your portfolio. Don't buy just all gold. Don't buy just all silver. Don't buy just all real estate. That's always been a mindset of mine. I am a believer in physical, though. I hate paper. You know, the old mindset, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. That is my theory about stacking and investing. A lot of fear in this video, Tim.
A lot of fear.
Or in the comments. Let's see. DLEETR says there would be so much inventory in public's hands. Mega ounces of silver after so many decades of stacking culture. If there's no growth in the hobby, and some stackers are selling due to covering expenses elsewhere in their lives, mints would have to, at some point, see a significant drop-off in demand. We're seeing it right now. The Canadian Mint is no longer accepting silver from its contact. So they gave a 6-month moratorium on it. So yeah, it's already happening. Zoomed out 2020. Tim, is this you?
No.
I like the transparency provided by Vermillion. I have a question to you. Is there a sales tax in the state of Florida on precious metals purchases? First of all, appreciate the first comment. Second of all, yes, we have to collect 6.5% sales tax on generic silver or generic bullion and foreign bullion if the purchase price is under $500. Let's see. Let's do one more here, Tim. Here's another one. Strong Stacker says, I think a lot of coin shops are in trouble because of bank accounts being shut down and the amount of money coin shops have tied up in inventory. No. I can tell you guys and gals, if people in the industry for the last 5 years, 5 years since COVID came out, financially we're doing very well. All right, there may be a few coin shops there that are mismanaged and they may not be doing well, but as a whole, coin shops have done very well in the last 5 years. And inventory that is properly sourced and also not overextended, which comes down to management policies and practices for a coin shop, can all be dumped in a minute. So maybe the return won't be as great as we would all like, but no, coin shops are doing pretty well. The only people that I have heard aren't doing well are two groups that are in the industry. One is a lot of the vest pocket dealers that specialize in higher end type coins. They've struggled. I've known a few that are struggling or have struggled because the demand for type has largely dropped off, especially the higher premium stuff. And then also the boutique generic silver minters. So the guys that are trying to make those limited quantity runs of stuff that they're selling at $5 to $10 over spot per ounce. Those people, I know some of those, and they're struggling. I know some that have just turned off their presses. They're waiting for the rebound because it's cheaper just to sit idle than it is to produce. And then also the guys that are out there pushing that type. But other than that, business is good. So I don't think that's too accurate of a statement. But that is just one coin dealer's thoughts. Again, all entertainment, all YouTube content is for entertainment purposes only. So keep the questions coming. If I missed one here and you want me to go over it, respond in the comments of this video and I'll go over it at a different time. One last one here. David Cash says, it is really unfortunate that most American, that they can only afford a can of soup, more or less an ounce of gold or a tube of silver eagles. Yeah, you got to prioritize, right? Don't ever overextend yourself. You got to eat first and take care of your loved ones before you need gold or silver. That is for sure. All right, guys and gals, we appreciate the business. We love you all. I hope you guys have a great day and keep the questions coming. You guys have a good day. Thank you.